Hi guys. Okay, so sorry I got interrupted earlier. I had company. But a couple things from the last video that I just need to straighten out. I'm not building this one completely by myself. My friend Lori is coming with me. I think she's going to start a YouTube channel also called Tumbleweed Travels. Tumbleweed Travels, because her trailer's called Tumbleweed. I think it's Tumbleweed Travels, but I could be wrong. I'll let you know when I know. The Sawar Turkish water boiler, it doesn't burn coal and fire. It burns coal and wood to make the fire. But it's really cool. You guys should look at a video on that if you haven't already seen it. It's really cool. And my solar panels and my batteries are also not staying with my Conestoga. Because they're going on the new one. So don't take it for verbatim. What I said was staying and going. I know for sure the solar panels, the kitchen, the storage area, the clothes rack, for sure. Did I say all of that? Solar system, storage, kitchen, clothing things, clothing rack. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, that stuff's all going to come out. And whatever that I don't want is what's going to be left. So don't quote me on it. I don't know yet what's going to be staying, what's going to be leaving. For the most, I know pretty much what's going to be leaving for sure, but I don't know what else will be leaving. So, like I have things in there. Like I'm a nail technician, so I have my nail kit. I'm going to take that. Obviously, my bicycle's in there. I'm going to take that. You know, things that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want to keep. And then if I don't down the road, I can always just get rid of them. But I definitely know I want to keep my sewing machine because I went to Walmart last year and I hardly ever buy clothes for myself because my weight is all over the place. Like I'm up right now. I'm not up as high as I've been, but I'm up. But once I get to Arizona and I start working, I'll drop again, right down. And then as soon as I end up back in an apartment, I'll be back up to where I am now. So I'm up and down, up and down. So anyway, I was there and I bought these overall shorts, which I absolutely love. That actually fit me now, and they fit me when I'm thinner too. So they're awesome because obviously they stay up because they're on their shoulders. But I went to squat down in a pair of them, and the material just let go. So I was like, oh yeah, it's that ripped, pre-washed, stone-washed stuff, and it's it's kind of flimsy. So I'm going to take my sewing machine, and I am going to sew not a hem, but like just above because it's all frayed, right? So just above the fray, I'm going to sew a seam, 2 seams around, and then I'm going to embroider in it. And that way it won't be able to rip because the seam will be holding it together, obviously. So I'm going to do 2 rows of that, and then in between the 2 rows, I'm going to do some kind of embroidery. On all, I have 5 pairs, and I'm going to bring 3 with me, so I'm going to do it on all of them eventually, but I'll do them right away on the 3 that I have. I'm trying to think of what else I have so many things I want to say, and I want to do, and I want to tell you about, and I just think that, I don't know. I'm just going to put this up as the second video. So why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep going blank? I have to write down what I want to tell you. I did, but now I have nothing else. So if you have nothing else, say goodbye, right? Goodbye. No. Anyway, I'm going to try to upload these tonight because I know that my grandsons are trying to subscribe to the channel and they're not able to because I don't have anything on it yet. So let me get going, let that get going, let me put my introduction on and all of that stuff, and I'll kind of keep you posted. I know I want to do a video on the Sawar Turkish water boiler. It's really cool. I only saw 3 of them out there. They were good, all 3 of them. They were pretty explanatory, but Yeah, I'm going to be using it um, with a flue and I guess that's a flue, right? You call it. I'm gonna be using it inside, so I have to vent it to the outside. Two of the videos that I saw were outside, and one was inside, but it was like a shed, and it was right near a door, and there was nothing around it. But in my little 40 square feet, it's gonna be, it's got to be a heat shield around it and stuff like that. So, I will do that video. If I don't do it before I finish working on the rig, I will probably do it at the time that I install it, because what I'll try to do is go through everything as I go, because this wagon is going to be a little bit different than anything that I saw online. I'm not going to have a whole lot of walking around space once I'm done on the inside. Um, if it's a 4x6, I'm probably going to have a 1 foot square, 2 foot square in the middle of the thing that I can step into and just kind of do. But I don't care if I have walking space inside. I care about if I can stand up. So if I have only enough space to stand and cook, or to stand and wash my dishes, and to stand and sit and go potty, that's fine with me. I don't care. I don't need a lot of move around floor space because I don't live in it. I live outside. I'm only really in it when the weather is bad or it's night or early morning. I don't need a whole lot of moving around space. What I do need to be able to do is stand, because as I don't know if any of you know, but I had transverse myelitis in 2009, and I spent quite a few years in a wheelchair, which is how I am where I am today, living on the road for the most part, because well, that's a whole different story, and someday I probably will tell it, but I'm not telling it today anyway. Anyway, I have transverse myelitis. I have a neuropathy. I have myopathy. I have a cardiomyopathy. I have a lot of muscle neurological problems, and part of the problem with living in my van is I can't stand up. And medically, it's really rough on me not being able to stand. So I don't care how much move around space I have. I just care that I can step in and stand. And if I can do that, I won't have any less space than I have in my van as far as floor space now, which is plenty. I live in that all the time when I don't have my rig with me, and it's fine. The problem that I have is that I cannot stand up. So um, I don't care how small it is. It doesn't matter as long as I can sleep, cook, go to the bathroom. That's all I have to do. Um, and really, I cook outside 90% of the time anyway. So um, yeah. So there's that. I just wanted to clarify, because in the last video I said that I was building it all by myself, and I mean, I am building it by myself, but I also do have a help. Her name is Lori, and I think she's going to be Tumbleweed Travels. I don't know. Like I said, I can't remember. When I do know for sure, I'll let you know. But she will be helping me, and we are actually, and I'll video hers too. She has a really cool little thing. It was the back of a pickup truck, and they cut it off at the cab, and they put a tongue on it, and they put a cap on it, and she has the back of a pickup truck, which is really cool. And she pulls it with her little car, her little red car, and it works beautiful for her. So in her rig, we need to finish the inside. It's not finished. She just bought it. It's very not pretty at all. The outside needs to be painted. The inside needs to be painted. It needs ceiling. It needs some insulation. It needs some work. So I told her we'll start with mine and finish mine up, get rid of my big Conestoga, and then we will work on her little one. Hopefully I'll have some materials left, so she won't have to buy quite so much, and then I'll give her what I have left, and then we'll just work on getting hers built, so that I'm hoping that by April 15th, if we're not ready to come back home, that we can start just going, because long-term visitors, you've got to be out by April 15th, which is, we know that, and we will be out by April 15th. But if we're not ready to go back north yet because it's still going to be cold. I mean, we live in northern Montana and it's cold. Um, and if we're not ready to come back to, once, because by then in Arizona it's beautiful. So if we want to stay, we can do the Lake Havasu City, which is my favorite place in Arizona. And we can do the Lake Havasu City Parker type thing, and it's nice because there's a Planet Fitness. I'm a member of Planet Fitness, and the lake is there, and um, it's, I mean, there's everything in Lake Havasu City, as anybody knows who's been there. I mean, they have more stores than I probably have ever seen in my life that I will ever frequent in my lifetime. But there's everything you could possibly want or need, whether you're a camper or not a camper, whether you're a nomad or not a nomad, whether you're a homeowner, it doesn't matter. They have it. So I really like it there. What I like most is that um, most of their BLM spaces, I mean, you drive an hour in and you don't even know you're in the city. And there's quite a few to choose from. I think there's like 4 or 5, 3 or 4 anyway, in the Lake Havasu City area. So there's plenty of place to camp. Um, by April, May, people are starting to leave. It's starting to get warm. Um, but I don't mind. I mean, I think I've been there as late as the first week of May, around the 7th of May or so. And I've been there as late as the second week of May, first or second weekend, and it was still fine. I mean, it was hot. We were spending every afternoon in the water, or napping, one or the other, because it was just too hot. But yeah, but once our rigs are done, and I'll video all of it, so you'll be able to see us do both of them. Then I think we'll probably just mosey at Lake Havasu City, and there's a place in New Mexico, a BLM place in New Mexico that I've been to that I absolutely love. It sits on a mountain. It has beautiful sunsets. So I kind of would like to go there again before I come home. We'll come back to Montana. Um, I am going to make a quick trip in May to Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. I was doing some volunteer work for them, and I'm done with it now. And I need to go clean out the trailer that I was using and clean out the little office space that they gave to me when I was there. I don't have much. I have my dog's kennel. And I have a couple of other things here that I got to return, a computer, a monitor, things like that. So, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to return all their stuff and pick up what's mine, leave what I don't want to take with me, what I don't need, I'll leave there. Somebody else can use it. And then I'm going to come back. And then I think in June, July, so I might possibly have to have another surgery. I'm not sure. I'm thinking that it's probably definitely on the horizon, but we'll see. But if I do have to have another surgery, it won't be until late July that I can leave. If I don't have to have another surgery, I have tumors removed, and I've been having them removed on my left ankle right now, and I have some that are getting really large and that need to come out. So if I can hold off, I'm going to hold off until I get back from New England, because I would probably come here, do my surgery, and then go to Arizona. If I can't hold off, I'll probably do my surgery. I'll probably end up going to the AMP earlier in May, because I really don't want to go earlier in May because it's still cold there, and I'll be spending the night in my van. I don't know, but I could always do my surgery at the end of May and then just be ready to leave the beginning of July. That could always work out too. And then I wouldn't have to come back. I could just, if I end up doing that, I probably am going to close down this apartment and just get a small storage space for the few things I'm going to keep. I'm not really keeping much of anything. Probably 10 boxes, maybe, altogether. And that's like a set of dishes my mom had gotten me, and just things, that have sentimental value. And then put that stuff in storage, get rid of this apartment, and go back full time Actually, you know what? I don't think I would get a storage here. I think eventually I'm going to end up moving back to southern Maine because my kids are there and my mom's there. And Montana was never really on my radar to move here. I just happened to move here because of COVID, and I love Montana. I love my friends in Montana, but my family's back east. And when I'm ready to settle down, I'm going to settle down back east. So probably I'll just load everything into my trailer because it's not very much. I sleep in my van when I cross the country, so I could just load everything on the bed and whatever. Load the boxes in, and I probably will take that. And I have a storage in northern Maine right now, but I would like to get rid of that one and move everything to the southern Maine area so that when I'm ready to settle down, I mean, I'll be older because I don't anticipate I'm going to do that for quite some time. It'll be a lot easier on me to just go to a local storage, you know, within, I don't know, 100 miles or so, and get the stuff out of storage and bring it down. Because right now, it's in northern Maine, which is like 10 hours from border to where I would be going. It's a long haul. So, yeah, I probably will eventually just reconsolidate what few things I'm going to be keeping. I just got a brand new wheelchair because I still have to use a wheelchair part-time sometimes. I just got a brand new wheelchair, which I'm not going to bring with me right now. I might have to in the future, but I'm not right now. But, like, I don't want to get rid of that. It's brand new. I have the same one in storage, but it's older. It's been in storage, and I don't know what condition it's going to be in. So I needed one here because I was having some problems last fall. And plus, I was having a bunch of surgeries, and I needed it to be able to ambulate because I don't ambulate. I'm not spectacular on my feet to begin with, so yeah, I still needed my wheelchair. I also have a walker, and I always got my faithful little Love Strand crutches if worse comes to worse. So, but anyway, this video is probably longer than the first one now, so let me be done. I'm going to try to upload both of these tonight, so at least I'll have two. I might not get to both of them tonight. One might be tomorrow morning, but one will be tonight. Excuse me. So, yeah, we'll work on that and see how I can get everything uploaded and everything and kind of get this channel started. I think I'll upload all my videos duplicately right now to both the Pioneer Princess and Colleen's Gypsy Life. The Pioneer Princess is actually the Pioneer Princess Colleen's Conestoga Wagon, because you would just type in the Pioneer Princess, I believe, you get the little stove shop, the wood stove shop. Yeah, I think that's what you get. So you have to put in the Pioneer Princess Colleen's Conestoga Wagon, or Colleen's Conestoga Wagon will get you there, or Colleen's Gypsy Life. I probably will post to both because I would like, you know, whoever's been around, there's not very many of you, maybe 60, that's fine. I don't do this for money. I do this because I keep my family and friends informed of what's going on in my world. And, I mean, if it ever grows, that's wonderful, but if it doesn't, that's not a problem either. I just assume it be easy. I don't edit. I don't do any of that stuff, so all the bloopers and everything are all in there. I don't care. That's why their videos are always so long. But I'm going to put them both because I'd like whoever has been following me to see the conclusion of the Conestoga Wagon, and then when I sell it, that will be the last video on that website, on that YouTube channel. And I'm not going to delete the YouTube channel. I'm just going to leave it there with a referral that you should go to, you know, if you want to continue to follow my story, you should go to Colleen's Gypsy Life because that's where my next chapter headed. So we'll see what happens. But I am almost at 20 minutes on this video, so I am ending it. I apologize. I'm a rambler. I talk. So we'll see. Shortly enough, you'll be seeing something other than me sitting here talking to you. All right. You have a blessed night, and I will talk to you again the next time. Bye-bye.